Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, Yahawashi, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, Akim. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, and shalom to the few amount of sisters that's listening to YAHAWAH. All right. This is Zakari Asharala of the Great Millstone camp here in Los Angeles. Have another quick lesson I want to do, and I'm gonna title it "Of Adam Come We All." Okay, because Adam and Eve, everybody came out of Adam and Eve, but also the chosen line. The Lord has a chosen people. You know, he's talking about racism. The Most High Yahawashi is a racist. Okay, he has a special people, a special group of people. Like on the earth today, it's the small hats. You know, you can't say anything about them. You know, they made it. They're trying to make it law that if you say anything about them, you're gonna get time. You know, I'm sure at some point that you're gonna even get death. Okay, for speaking up about them. You know, calling them out on the fact that they're not the people, they're not the chosen, they're imposters. Okay, they have their place in the book, but it's not the good guy, it's the bad guy. Okay, and other nations are the extras, and the nation of Israel, that's the good guy. Okay, we have that plot, or have that sequence rather, than basically in every movie. You know, when it has to deal with like war, you know, stuff like that, property, you know, there's always a king, okay, in his lineage, and then you have the servants in their lineage, okay. And no matter what anybody tried to do to debunk the scriptures, something that's impossible, because the scriptures are the word of the Heavenly Father, okay, Yahawashi. All right? You don't think he had the scriptures in mind, had already wrote it out? He declared the ending from the beginning. Okay, before he even made his son, he already knew what was up. Okay, you talking about the omnipotent one, Yahawashi, all right, of whom name is dreadful among them. They won't even say that name. Okay, they tremble when they hear that name. I was in a gas station one time. I walked in the gas station, and the guy behind the counter was obviously a R-A-T, a rat. You know, he had the little small hat on his head, and everybody, you know, because it was a predominantly so-called black neighborhood, everybody that was walking into the store, he was saying assalamu alaikum to them. Okay, trying to push another false narrative. Not only the fact that we're not Americans, but trying to push another narrative on the people as if they're Muslim. Okay, so when I walked in, he said assalamu alaikum. I just looked at him, and then when I was about to get what I was getting, I asked him, because everybody else coming in, he's saying the same thing. I asked him, I said, like, why are you telling everybody assalamu alaikum? Aren't you some-ish? They're like, yeah. I was like, well, how come you didn't say shalom to them? Okay, how come you didn't say shalom? Why are you pushing Islam on the people that are this is main tribe is Judah. Okay? And he started to try to question me. And he was sitting there reading the Torah. And he's like, well, you can read the Torah? You know, I was very new at that time, but I did know the Most High's name. So when I was like, yeah, I can read it. I was like, give it to me. So he gave it to me. And I recognized the Most High's name, and I pointed at it, and I turned around and pointed at it. I said, what's this word? And he shook. He's like, oh no, you can't say that word. You can't say that word. I was like, why can't you say that word? It's written, isn't it? All these other words are written, isn't it? It's written down in the scriptures, isn't it? Yeah, but you can't pronounce it. It's like it's written. It has alphabet. It could be pronounced, but you can't pronounce it because that's not your power. And I pronounced it in front of his face. Okay? And must have sat there and talked to him about 20 minutes. He had to get from behind, come up when nobody was in the store, because it was, you know, Jake neighborhood. They behind glass and fiberglass and all this stuff. So he had to get up and come from behind the thing to escort me out, to walk me out, talk to me while he walking me out. Okay? Because everything he was saying, I was debunking. Okay, because they're not the people. They can't stand on anything. And I was very young and fresh back then, but knew way more than him, and knew enough, you know, to stop his gainsaying or debunk him. Okay, like, yeah, you know a lot. Yeah, exactly, because this is the time for us to know a lot. This is the time of our awakening, man. It's a great awakening that's going on. Okay, you can't keep us in the dark no more. This is the time where Yahawashi wants us to wake up. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to wake up. Okay, and we have woken up. Alright, so let me get some scriptures. First one I want to get is 2nd Ezra 6. I'm going to start at 53. Okay, just let me get a sip of water. It says, upon the 6th day thou gavest commandment unto the earth that before thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things. And after these Adam also. Okay, so on the 6th day the Most High brought the beasts, the creeping things, you know, cattle, okay, and Adam. After these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay, so that's letting you know that the Lord put a distinction between everybody that he made that came of Adam. Okay, and that there would be a chosen people out of that line. Okay, it says, all this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. And whose sake? For the world, the world of Israel. Okay, the Israelites. As for the other people, okay, which also come of Adam, same Adam, okay, thou hast said that they are nothing. Can you get that to your thick skull head? When did the Lord change and say all of a sudden now these nations which also came of Adam are something? When did he say that? He never said that. Nowhere in the scriptures you can see where the Lord changed his mind on the other nations. Okay, you could read the word Gentile and say, yeah, the Gentiles has to come in. You don't have an understanding if you read in the Gentile and you think it is referring to other nations. Salah. Those Gentiles are the Israelite Gentiles who fell away from their nationality. Okay? That's in a Gentile state. Alright? It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle. And that's spit. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Okay? That falleth from a vessel, man. This is a drop. The abundance of them, every one of them is in that drop that falleth from a vessel, that you carrying a bucket of water and one drop falls out, lands in the dirt, or lands wherever it lands and gets absorbed. Okay, you're not going back and trying to get that drop. You're not even thinking about that drop when it falls. Okay, that drop has nowhere. It's nowhere in your consciousness. Okay, it has no place. Alright, it's something that was and it's not now. That's how the Most High think about these other nations. Alright, like the what's that, Amos says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. The Most High ain't dealing with all these other nations, man. 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, okay, these other nations have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we thy people, okay, so how can they be the chosen people of Yahawashi Shem Yahawashi and nobody devouring them? They try to make a fake holy cost. Okay, they try to make up something to make them fit the prophecy. You know, just like they wear all black. Their women shave their head and put on wigs, you know, to make themselves fit the prophecies. But that's not gonna work. Okay, the children of Israel will be under all the people, man, under all the heathen. And who's under all the heathen? Okay, you go into our neighborhoods and when you go to the corner store, who's at the corner store? You know, you got Hajib, you got Leon. Okay, you got all these nations coming in and being lords over us. Okay, they use our money. They come in and you know, hijack our economy. Okay, they can get a loan to come in and set up shop, but they can't set up shop in Esau's neighborhood. You never see them in Esau's neighborhood. You're not gonna go to in Esau's neighborhood and see a damn Chinese store. You're not gonna see it. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so we will be the ones on the bottom, okay, and they will be on top. They are not in trouble like other men, as the scriptures say. So how could they be the people of Yahawashi Shem Yahawashi when the world was given unto them? They have the world in their hands. Okay, the brother was bringing out, brothers bringing out the fact that the people that serve on the board of the JAB, all of them were small hats. Okay, determining what happens to you and the things that is put into your body that could potentially unalive you. Okay, it was all determined by them. All right. So they are not the people of Yahawashi Hashem Yahawashi. It says, but we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. Exactly, we're in their hands. Alright? If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Okay, it's going to endure until the Yahawashi Hashem Yahawashi says it's time and he sends his son back. Okay, but you can see that it's coming into fruition, the end. Okay, I just watched the video, you know, one of the elders did, you know, on the fact that this Chinese woman over in China, she had a gift card or something like that. She wasn't able to use it because she had to give all her information. She had to go give all her digital information. She had to face scan, you know, and other things, some other things, and she wasn't able to do it because they didn't accept it. So she wasn't able to make that transaction with that gift card. Now, how much more, you know, is it going to be, you know, when it's fully digital? You're not going to be able to move and operate in this society. You know, they do things over there first and then they bring it over here. Alright? So they are not the people, man. Okay, they can make all these laws and try to ban the Bible and do whatever they want to do, which is not going to work, because this is the Most High's program, and he already declared the ending from the beginning. Okay, to where in the end, you know, the Israelites was going to get the victory over this beast, over the system, over the mark, over everything. Okay? So there's nothing that they can do, okay, but jump up and act like they're going to do something. Alright? But the Lord Yahawashi Hashem Yahawashi is in full control. Right? And nobody can pluck the elect out of his hand. So we don't have anything to worry about in these days, man, that's coming up. It seems scary. Yeah, it's scary. Okay? Cat Williams say, you can't scare me. You can't scare me because I'm already scared. I'm already scared. That was funny. You can't scare me because I'm already scared. Okay? So, but the Lord said, fear not thou worm, Jacob, because he's going to help us, man. He will help us. Okay, he created this devil, he created the system, he created everything. This is his movie. Okay, it's real. It's so real life that, you know, you gotta feel something. You know, you gotta feel something, especially when it's right there in your face, telling you you're not going to be able to buy, sell, or do anything. You know, you're not going to be able to have an apartment or house, or they're going to put you out your house. You're not going to be able to eat food. You know, you're not going to be able to take care of your children even. What? You know, that sounds bad. And this is what they saying is coming. You know, so of course it's scary. But we have to lean on Yahawashi Hashem Yahawashi and the fact that he told us that, you know, in the time of Jacob's trouble, he shall be saved out of it. So, Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, shalom.